Hey there, and welcome back to Prime Age Health Hub. If you're over 60 and you're feeling like life is starting to move a little slower than you'd like, if you're watching your grandkids run around and thinking, I wish I could keep up, or if you're just tired of that nagging stiffness every time you get out of a chair, I need you to listen very closely to what I'm about to say. Because what I'm going to share with you today isn't just another fitness tip. It's not a complicated routine you'll forget by next week. This is something fundamentally different. I'm about to tell you about the one single exercise that has the power to not just change your body, but to radically transform your entire quality of life after 60. This one movement can be the difference between dependence and independence, between watching life from the sidelines and actively participating in it. I've seen it turn people's lives around, restoring strength, confidence, and vitality they thought were gone for good. And the best part, you probably already know how to do it. You've done it 1,000 times in your life. But you're not doing it the way I'm going to show you. You're not giving it the focus, the intention that makes it so profoundly powerful. So, if you're ready to feel stronger, more stable, and more energetic than you have in years, you're in the right place. Stick with me, because this is the truth we don't hear often enough. Your prime age isn't behind you. It's waiting for you, and it starts with this one simple life-altering exercise. Now, before I tell you what this magic exercise is, we have to talk about the elephant in the room. And that's the story we've been sold about aging. We're told to slow down, to take it easy, that aches, pains, weakness, and losing our balance are just a normal, inevitable part of getting older. And I am here to tell you, with all the conviction in my heart, that is a lie. A dangerous, life-limiting lie. What we often call normal aging is in large part dissous. It's the slow, steady leak of muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. It's our nervous system forgetting how to talk to our muscles effectively. It's our joints stiffening from lack of full range movement. We don't fall because we're old, we fall because we've become weak and unstable. And the most heartbreaking part, we accept it. We buy the walker, we install the handrails, we give up our favorite hobbies, and we shrink our world one room at a time. But what if I told you that the single most effective tool to combat this, to fight back against muscle loss, to reclaim your balance, to rebuild the strength that powers your independence, isn't a pill, isn't a fancy piece of equipment gathering dust in the corner, and isn't a 90-minute workout you'd need to recover from for a week. It's a fundamental human movement pattern hardwired into your DNA, and by learning to do it with purpose, you are sending the loudest possible signal to your body, I am not done. I am still here. I need this strength to live my life. This exercise is your declaration of independence. It's the keystone habit that, once strengthened, makes every single other thing in your life easier. Getting groceries, playing with your grandkids, gardening, traveling, even getting a good night's sleep, it all gets easier. That's the promise, not a six-pack, not marathon running, but a life lived on your own terms with strength, dignity, and vitality. Okay, enough suspense. You're wondering, what is this miracle exercise? Drumroll, please, it's the squat. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, I knew it, or I can't do that, my knees are bad, hear me out. I'm not talking about the barbell loaded grunting squats you see athletes doing on TV. I am talking about the primal squat, the bodyweight squat, the movement of sitting down in a chair and standing back up, that's it. That is the life-changing movement. Think about it, how many times a day do you do that? From the toilet, from the car, from your favorite armchair, it is the most fundamental expression of lower body strength and mobility. And here's the science of why it's so incredibly powerful for us over 60. When you perform a squat, you are engaging every major muscle group in your lower body and core, your glutes, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your calves, and your abdominals and back. You are essentially giving your entire power center a full service workout. But even more importantly, you are training for life. You are practicing the exact motion you need to prevent falls and to get up from a fall if one happens. You are building bone density with this weight, bearing exercise directly fighting osteoporosis. You are improving circulation and cardiovascular health. You are lubricating your knee and hip joints. You are enhancing your balance and proprioception. That's your body's awareness of itself in space. Every time you do a squat with good form, you are not just building a muscle, you are fortifying your entire physical foundation. You are telling your nervous system, this is important. Keep these pathways strong, and your body listens, it adapts, it gets stronger. It's not about doing 100 of them, it's about doing a few of them every single day with perfect mindful form. That is where the magic happens. That is how you change the trajectory of your health. So how do we start? We start not with our bodies, but with our minds. We throw out the idea of no pain, no gain. That mentality is for the young and reckless. Our mantra is consistency over intensity, progress not perfection. The first step is to get permission from your doctor, especially if you have existing joint or heart conditions. Tell them, I want to start a body weight strength program focusing on squats to improve my functional fitness. Now, let's find your starting point. I want you to go to a sturdy, armless chair like a kitchen or dining room chair. Place it against a wall so it won't slide. Stand in front of it with your feet about hip width apart, toes pointing comfortably forward. Now, here's the most important part. I don't want you to sit yet. I just want you to practice the hinge. Push your hips back as if you're trying to gently close a drawer behind you with your backside. Keep your chest up, your spine long. Feel the weight in your heels. You might feel a stretch in your hamstrings. That's good. Now return to standing. Do that 5 times. Get familiar with that feeling of sending your hips back. This protects your knees. It uses your powerful glutes. This is the secret sauce. Now, for your first squat, stand in front of that chair, hinge your hips back, and lower yourself with control until your backside just lightly touches the chair. Don't plop. The moment you feel contact, press through your entire foot, especially your heels, and stand back up. Don't use your hands to push off your knees. Let your legs do the work. That's 1. Your goal for day 1 is just 5. 5 perfect, controlled, chair-assisted squats. Focus on the movement. Feel the muscles working. Breathe in on the way down, out on the way up. This isn't exercise yet. This is practice. This is you relearning the most important movement of your life. Once you can do 5 chair squats with good form, feeling stable and strong, it's time to build the habit. This is where we win. Don't try to do 50 tomorrow. I want you to do your 5 squats at the same time every day, maybe right after your morning coffee or right before lunch. Tie it to an existing habit. After I pour my coffee, I do my 5 squats. Consistency is your superpower. Do this for a week. 5 a day, every day. Feel how it gets smoother. Feel the confidence grow. Now, after a week, we introduce the concept of progressive overload, which is just a fancy term for gentle challenge. You have 3 amazing tools. First, you can add 1 more squat, just 1. Make it 6 a day for the next week. Second, you can slow the movement down. Try taking a slow count of 3 to lower yourself, a pause at the bottom, and a slow count of 3 to rise. This builds incredible control. Your third and most powerful tool is to decrease the assistance. Instead of lowering yourself all the way to the chair, try stopping an inch above it. Hold it for a second, then stand. That inch is where true strength is built. Maybe you only do 3 of your daily squats this way. That's fantastic! You are progressing. The goal is to eventually be able to do a full body weight squat to that chair height without actually needing the chair for support. It might take weeks, it might take months, it doesn't matter. You are on the path. Every single day you do this, you are depositing strength into your physical bank account. You are investing in your future self. And that future self will thank you every time they get in and out of a car with ease or rise from the ground after playing with a grandchild. This is where it gets really fun. Once the squat becomes a non-negotiable part of your day, like brushing your teeth, you start to see opportunities everywhere. You're not just doing your 5 squats and forgetting about it. You are becoming a person of strength. When you go to sit down anywhere, at the restaurant, at the movie theater, you do it with control. You lower yourself slowly. You stand up using your leg power, not your arms. Every sit to stand becomes a mini practice. You are greasing the groove all day long. Now, let's talk about Platos. There will be days you don't feel like it. Your knees might be cranky. You're tired. This is normal. On those days, your job is to show up for your minimum. That minimum might be 3 squats or even just 2. But you do something. You maintain the habit. If you have pain, sharp pain, not just muscle fatigue, listen to your body. Maybe you just do the hip hinge motion without going down. Maybe you focus on standing up from a chair 10 times, really driving through your heels. The movement is the medicine. But what if you've mastered the chair squat and want a new challenge? Fantastic. You can try holding the bottom position for longer. You can try pausing squats. You can try sit to stands from a lower surface like a footstool or the bottom step of your stairs. You can add weight by simply holding a gallon of milk or a heavy book close to your chest. The variations are endless, but the principle is the same controlled, mindful movement that strengthens your foundation. Remember, this isn't about chasing a burn, it's about building a capability for a full, active, independent life. Here's the beautiful secret no one talks about when you build physical strength. You ignite a cascade of positive change that goes far beyond your muscles and bones. This is the ripple effect. The first ripple is confidence. When you stand up from a low chair without a thought, you stand a little taller in the world. That hesitation, that fear of falling begins to fade. You feel more capable. The second ripple is into your mood. Strength training, even this gentle form, releases endorphins and other neurochemicals that combat anxiety and depression. It gives you a sense of agency, of control over your own body and your destiny. The third ripple is into your brain. That mind-muscle connection you're cultivating, that's neuroplasticity. You are literally building and reinforcing neural pathway, which is crucial for cognitive health. The fourth ripple is into your sleep. A body that is actively used sleeps more deeply and restoratively. And the fifth, and perhaps most profound ripple, is into your spirit. You are breaking a self-limiting story. You are proving to yourself every single day that you can grow stronger, that you can improve. That decline is not mandatory. This exercise becomes a metaphor for your life. You are learning to lower yourself into life's challenges with control and to rise again with power. That psychological shift is utterly transformative. People around you will notice a new light in your eyes, a new spring in your step, and it all started with the simple, deliberate act of sitting down and standing up. So what's your next move? It's simple. Today, after this video, I want you to find that sturdy chair. I want you to stand in front of it, and I want you to practice the hinge. Send your hips back. Feel your weight in your heels. Do that 3 times. Tomorrow, do it 5 times. The day after, maybe you lightly touch the chair and stand back up. That's it. That's how you start the journey that changes everything. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need special clothes. You just need a chair and a decision that your health and your independence are worth 5 minutes of your day. I want you to commit to this for the next 30 days. Just 30 days. Take a calendar, put a check mark every day you do your squats. Watch what happens. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. Leave a comment below. Tell me, I started my chair squats, or I did my 5 today. This community, the Prime Age Health Hub, is here to support you. Share your victories, your questions. We are all in this together, redefining what it means to be in our prime. If this video resonated with you, if you felt that spark of hope, then do me a huge favor, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And subscribe to Prime Age Health Hub if you haven't already. I'm here every week with practical, no-nonsense advice to help you live your strongest, healthiest life after 60, because your prime age isn't a number. It's a feeling, it's a capability. And it starts right now with you and that chair. Thank you so much for watching. Now go on, go find that chair. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.